Hi, my name's Kevin. I'm with the Arena Group maintenance team. Wanted to give you some quick tips and initial steps on troubleshooting a toilet flush handle that's either stuck or malfunctioning for any reason. You can go ahead and actually just lift the lid off of this tank. It's loose fitted. And then the two things that we're typically going to look for are going to be this nut on the back of the handle, that it's nice and snug so that this doesn't rock too much. You can see it does, so you can tighten that just a little bit more, and then it won't rock quite as much. The next thing you're gonna wanna check is this chain right here. This is all clean water, so you can go ahead and reach in here and check this chain. You wanna make sure that it's not so tight that it's holding this flap up and it's constantly draining water. You also wanna make sure it's not so loose that when you flush, it's not gonna lift that flap. So you can push that down, it'll lift it. And this chain is also loose fitting. It's got just a little hook right here. If it's ever too tight or too loose, we recommend putting either a 1/2 inch on or off, depending on if it's too tight or too loose. So this lid on the toilet tank is freestanding. You can just lift that right off. And all of this is clean water. So if you need to work with anything, you can always reach in here. The two things we're gonna look for are this nut on the back of the toilet handle. If it's not tight enough, this guy will sag a little bit. It could hold the toilet flapper open, which is going to cause water to run continuously. So we want to make sure that's nice and snug. And then the second thing is this chain that's holding the flapper to the lever. If it's too tight, it's going to hold the flapper open and make water run continuously. And if it's too loose, we can push this lever and it won't lift that flapper up and make water flush. So if it's too tight or too loose, we recommend adding or subtracting about 1/2 inch to that chain to make that adjustment.